So you want to own a pet grooming business. You probably picture a bright salon, clean tubs, happy dogs leaving with bandanas, and a page full of before and after photos. You groom a few fluffy dogs, charge $90 each, and get thanked by people who call their pets their children. And yes, some days really do look like that. Other days, there is a 90-pound shepherd shaking water across the room, a doodle whose small trim takes 3 hours, a drain clogged with enough hair to build another dog, and a customer who arrives late but still expects pickup at exactly 4. A grooming salon looks like a beauty business. Financially, it is closer to a tiny factory. The machines are skilled hands, the raw material sometimes bites, and an appointment that goes unsold is gone forever. The first question is what kind of business you are actually opening. A home studio may cost $10,000 to $25,000 to set up. A small storefront can require $40,000 to $100,000. A mobile van may push the investment to $75,000 or even $150,000 before it serves its first dog. A regular retail room is not automatically ready for grooming either. You need plumbing, floor drains, hot water, waterproof surfaces, ventilation, dryer circuits, tubs, tables, kennels, laundry equipment, software, cameras, and safety restraints. Then there are deposits, permits, insurance, marketing, and working capital. That inexpensive little salon can stop looking inexpensive pretty fast. The revenue per square foot, though, can be very good. A full groom might sell for $75 to $120. Large or badly matted dogs can cost $150 or more. Nail grinding, de-shedding, premium shampoo, or pickup service can lift the ticket without adding another dog to the schedule. Say one groomer finishes 5 dogs a day at an average ticket of $95. That works out to $475 in daily sales. Across 240 working days, one station produces about $114,000 in annual revenue. At 6 dogs a day and a slightly higher ticket, one station can pass $150,000. That sounds excellent. And it can be. But this is where the simple math starts to fall apart. Shampoo is cheap. Skilled time is not. The groomer is the product. More specifically, the person who can safely wash, dry, brush, clip, style, calm, and finish an animal is what the customer is really paying for. In many salons, groomers receive around 40 to 50% of the revenue they produce. Once payroll taxes and downtime are included, labor can consume more than half of total sales. This is the central contradiction in the business. A busy owner-operator may earn a good living because business profit and personal wages are mixed together. The owner is not just owning the salon, the owner is also standing at the table, grooming dogs. Once someone else is hired to do that work, much of the apparent profit disappears. Imagine a solo groomer producing $120,000 a year. After overhead, perhaps $70,000 remains. On paper, that looks like a huge margin, but most of that money is really payment for the owner's labor. Hire another groomer to perform the same work, and $50,000 to $60,000 may disappear into labor costs. The return on ownership itself could be closer to $10,000 or $20,000. That does not mean the business is bad. It means owning a job and owning a company are not the same thing. To build something larger, you need several productive stations, trained staff, reliable bathers, disciplined scheduling, and prices high enough to pay everyone. Bathers can take care of washing, drying, cleanup, and preparation, so groomers spend more time on the skilled work. Then there is the calendar. Many dogs come back every 4 to 8 weeks. A customer who rebooks before leaving is not just one sale. That relationship may represent 8 future appointments. Strong salons do not begin every Monday looking for customers. Their next month is already mostly sold. Still, a full calendar can hide bad economics. A groomer can stay busy all day and make surprisingly little money if the services are priced incorrectly. Charge $80 for a dog that takes 3 hours and the schedule looks full while hourly revenue collapses. A small dog finished in 90 minutes for $75 may be more profitable than a giant doodle priced at $110 that takes half the day, ruins 2 blades, and leaves the groomer reconsidering several major life decisions. This is why pricing by breed alone is risky. Experienced salons look at time, size, coat condition, behavior, and how often the dog comes in. A dog maintained every 6 weeks is usually much easier than the same dog arriving twice a year with severe matting. The regular customer may pay less per visit and still generate more profit over the year. Cancellations are another problem, and they matter more than people expect. A retailer can sell the same bag of food tomorrow. A groomer cannot save an unused 10 o'clock appointment and sell it next week. Once that hour passes, it is gone. Deposits, reminders, cards on file, and cancellation fees are not just customer service policies. They protect the inventory, which in this business is time. Booking software helps by handling reminders, deposits, and pet records. It is not exciting, but neither is losing several $100s a week to people who forgot they had an appointment. The broader market is attractive. Americans spent about $158 billion on pets in 2025, and roughly 95 million U.S. households owned at least one pet. Many owners now treat grooming as routine care. That does not make the business recession-proof. When money gets tight, customers may stretch a 6-week grooming schedule to 10 weeks. The dog still needs care. The gap between payments just gets longer. Mobile grooming avoids storefront rent and can charge more for convenience. It also puts the entire business inside one vehicle. When the van breaks, the salon closes. A broken grooming van is basically a very expensive parking space. The biggest long-term risk is probably labor. Grooming means standing, bending, lifting, repetitive hand movement, wet floors, anxious animals, and the occasional bite. It is physical work, and talented groomers are hard to replace. In some markets, finding customers is easier than finding someone qualified to groom their dogs. And when a groomer leaves, clients may follow the person rather than stay with the salon. Now imagine 2 versions of the same business. In the good version, you open a 3-station salon for $80,000. By year 3, 3 groomers and 2 bathers produce $420,000 in annual revenue. Rebooking is strong, cancellations are controlled, labor stays near 55%, rent remains below 10%. Add-ons raise the average ticket. The owner might earn $80,000 to $120,000 between salary and profit. In the bad version, the same salon underprices large dogs, loses 1 groomer, rents more space than it needs, and deals with frequent no-shows. Revenue falls to $270,000, but rent, insurance, software, and management costs barely change. The owner goes back to grooming full-time because unpaid owner labor is the only thing keeping the place alive. That is the real gap in this industry. A grooming salon usually does not fail because people stop owning dogs. It fails because time is priced badly, workers leave, appointments go empty, or the owner mistakes personal labor income for business profit. The best operators know how much revenue each station produces, how long each service actually takes, how many clients rebook, what an empty hour costs, and how much money remains after paying someone competent to do the grooming. So, can a grooming business make good money? Yes. A skilled owner can build a strong income. A disciplined operator can turn several stations or several mobile units into a valuable company. But the real product is not the haircut. It is a recurring block of skilled time, delivered safely and consistently, at a price that actually makes sense. The dog leaves with a bow. The customer leaves with a photo. You leave with a business only if the math survives the shampoo.